class, how are we doing today?
Excellent.
Fantastic. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make fresh ricotta. What we did here is I've taken the liberty to heat up milk and cream roughly 3 to 1. For every 3 parts of milk I have 1 part of cream. We're going to actually make a lemon curd. Alright, now if I were going to make straight ricotta, I would take some vinegar, and I'm going to actually pour a little bit of this in here. And I'm going to actually take some fresh squeezed lemon juice, about a cup, and I'm going to add it to this. I'm going to give it a little stir, and we're going to wait roughly about a half an hour, and the curd will separate out. I think I'm going to need a little bit more vinegar in here. Although it looks like a lot of vinegar, you've got a lot of there we go, it's starting to separate out. Starting to look good. As you can see, it's starting to coagulate the proteins. They're going to separate the whey from the curd itself that we're forming here. And we'll get back to you in about a half hour to give you the next update on this. Thanks a lot. All right, we waited our 30 minutes. We had our curd heated up to 135-40 degrees. We added the acid. Just to give you a little background, ricotta means twice cooked in Italian. Once what they do is they make the curd and make the mozzarella. When the mozzarella is done, all that leftover milk is then reheated again, and acid is added to it. Alright, so as you can tell, it looks shattered, and that's the way it's supposed to be. We're going to skim off the top, which is the mozzarella. We're putting it into a china cap. You could easily use a colander that you have cheesecloth in. Alright, so to expedite this a little bit, I just wanted you to see that. I'm going to use a small little strainer and get this more of a quantity in there.
Are you only taking the top?
Well, I'm only taking the top because that's where the curd is. On the bottom is the liquid whey. And at this point, I'm just going to probably stop here. You notice it's very liquidy. And that by tomorrow, it will tighten up considerably. What you can do at this point is manipulate it slightly to get some of that water out. Alright, just by moving it back and forth, and you can actually see the water coming out of this. Alright, just by moving it back and forth. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit like this until tomorrow, and you'll notice how it will tighten up. And this will be fine. As you can see from the china cap, it's still dripping away. It'll do this throughout the night, and that'll be fine. All right, thank you very much for this demonstration. Have a good one. All right, students, here we are. We made the ricotta yesterday, and today, after it sat in the china cap overnight, and it's coming out very, very dry. Unlike what you find usually in today's market. All right, let's take this out. I have this on and there it is. This is almost like impastata. This is like the ricotta that I grew up with, and it's easy enough to make on your own. So if you find any spare milk lying around or some heavy cream, by all means, don't throw it out. Make some ricotta. Thank you very much for the demo.